you'll know if that's a god, bro.
And like I said, I'll do it in my own time because I'm not ready just yet.
I'm
I'm not
not
ready.
forcing. I'm just trying to help my nigga, bro. I love him, bro.
That does not say anything. I'm not saying I'm gonna be Muslim
Bro,
Christian.
it can be safer. Jesus is the way, bro. It can be safer from atheists, bro. Agnostic, my bad.
I mean, you never
Well,
know. Have you been there when Jesus came? Hmm?
what?
I mean, you never know. Innit? Did you see it with your own eyes? What happened to the
Yeah, never
agnostic
mind,
people?
bro. I'm not. Nah, I did hear that, bro. Keep it pushing.
No, you did hear it. You just
I did not hear that, bro.
you're
Keep it
just trying to
pushing,
tell
bro.
yourself that you didn't hear it. But anyways, it's okay, bro. It's okay, little bro. It's okay, little bro. See? It, uh, yeah, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's all making sense, man. Because, bro, it could have all ended, fam. Genuinely, it could
But
have
the
all
engine
ended.
just got out.
Bro, I was driving. Listen, us more. Listen, we went to play tennis early in the
Yeah.
morning, bro.
Yeah.
Early in the morning. It never had an issue. Never had an issue.
Mm.
But that's because if I deep it now, the only reason why I did that, it happened like that, is because I took it on short journeys only. Do you get what I mean? So I didn't
Mm.
drive for too long. And when I was driving at high revs because I was going
Okay.
at high speed. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Consistency on high.
Do you get what I mean? And obviously, what
Mm-hmm.
happens when you're consistently high? You stay high.
Engine about to heat up.
And obviously, no. But the thing is, if you take, if you, what do you call it? If you drive the car and hold on, let me make it make sense now. Let me put in the right sentence. So if you put it, what happens when you put the car in a higher gear?
Fuck knows, more oil, more everything goes through.
No, the revs go lower, right?
Yeah.
The RPM goes lower when the higher gear you put it.
Yeah,
And
okay, fair enough, yeah.
and obviously I noticed that when I put in the higher gear, it goes down, and that's when it starts acting up. So I was thinking, wait, let me put it in fourth gear. Let me downshift. The
Yeah.
revs went higher, but regardless, and then it started performing better.
Mm.
Then I put
So
it,
the higher the refs, the more less it struggles basically.
yeah.
Mm.
So I was thinking, what the hell, bro? What else can it be? Because I replaced. So then I asked mechanics that I are like more experienced than me, and
Mm.
then they said I don't even know, I'm not even sure. So then I asked them, okay, hold on. So the crank sensor and the camshaft sensor, all these sensors are the magnets, right? So like they work on magnetic fields.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, right, if that's the case, let's start one by one. So obviously, this thing happened, but so this was this week from
Yeah.
this, so from Monday all the way up to today that I've been working on this
Definitely.
car. Just
Definitely.
thinking about it, trying to find a solution in it. And we were thinking, yo, yeah, what can it be? So the boss said crankshaft sensor, because it works on the magnetic field, and then when it warms up, engine cut down. So I said, okay, that's fine. But I told him, nah, man, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a crank sensor, because if it was a crank sensor, it would have come up on the codes saying camshaft position sensor, and then would have said, what do you call it? It would have said circuit performance, something towards that line. Might not be 100%, but it would have been something towards that line, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, it's not that, but let's change it anyways, because maybe it's one of them ones where, okay, it might not work. Like it
Yeah,
might not show me,
fair.
but it might be just a faulty, something faulty, and then let me just change it. So I said, alright, cinema, let me change it. And then you see when I parked it up, and then the recovery because I had to get a recovery driver in it. So then I told him the recovery driver the same situation, and then when he brought it to the garage, he said, "I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a faulty battery." So I said, "Interesting, why?" Because the battery is fine. Do you know what I mean? The battery is charging. It starts when it's cold. So alternator and battery are fine.
Yeah.
So clearly that's not the problem. And then so I thought, if that's the case, what else can it be? But I told them we'll change it anyways, but let's find out. We'll change it. So let's take it step by step and then find
Yeah.
out. Changed it anyways, still the same problem. So I said right now, okay. So what you guys are telling me is, I understand where you get where you're coming from, but it's not where that's not where it is.
Yeah.
So I thought, you know what, let me. So I was running out of options. I was thinking, and another thing is when the recovery driver brought it and they opened the bonnet,
Yeah.
these men were laughing at me because they were saying, "Which cowboy worked on this?" I was like, "Bro, I worked on the fucking car, bro." And they were like, "Why did you do all this?" And I told them, "Listen, I was gonna make my way to Manchester, but I knew something was gonna happen because the car just started acting up just at night time. So I was thinking, bro, let me stop by the petrol station before I set off, just to be sure." So I literally went there and I took everything that Macom used for. I took rope, I took sprays, any sort of thing in it. And I'm thinking, huh. So then obviously when I was driving, the car broke down. I was thinking, fuck's sake, man. But I was like, wait, hold on. So I said, yo, AC. Because AC was right next to me in it.
Yeah.
I told him, yo, pass me the Zugi. I asked him, yo, have you got Zugi on you? And he said, yeah, yeah. I said, pass me that shit right now. I need that right now. I need to clear my head. And then,
Oh, stressing you that much? Yeah.
yes,
Oh, fuck it.
yes. There's a reason why engineers lose their minds, bro. And bro, it's proven, bro. Once you become an engineer, like there's a clear before and after of what people look like before they were engineers and after.
Or fucking baby faced up and after just
Mm-hmm.
all funny
Just
doing
old as
it
fuck.
great.
Yes, just masculine. Literally everything is just hits like a train, and you're thinking, what the hell? Now I understand why, bro. Now I
Nothing.
understand why. And when I tell you it's deeper than that, it's way fucking deeper than that.
And you know what it is.
Mm.
You're looking for a problem. You're looking for a problem. Every single problem that you try to find, that you can't find the problem.
No, you can find everything else but not the problem.
Yeah.
But you see what happens when
Well,
you walk away for a little bit and you're not thinking about it. Then
yeah.
out of nowhere, you see something that has a similar thing to what's causing the problem. You're thinking, wait, I swear I was having a similar issue to that. And then boom, everything clicks.
Well,
So,
said. Yeah.
so then, anyways, but after I built the zoo, I was still thinking in it. And then out of nowhere, these two yeah cool. And then because obviously we were going to see them in it. It was a side quest. You get what I mean?
Mm.
So that was the only reason why we literally went because we said, "Yo, let's go to the side quest in money. Fuck it."
Good.
And then obviously she calls us, and then we're speaking to them, and then what's it called? She was saying, well, one of the mandem said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, we're not making it. The car broke down." And I told him, and I was there saying, "Listen, we're fucking making it," because that's the time where they rage baited me to a whole other level. Where I was thinking, nah, I am gonna fix this fucking car, bro, no matter what. That's why I needed the Zugi, bro, because I needed to cool down, because that's how hot headed I was. When I listen, let me show you how bad I was screaming, bro. Hold on.
I know exactly how you feel, bro.
Bro, I lost my
You see,
fucking voice, bro.
But SE, I can't lie, it's the same thing with work. You see, when I'm trying to fit a board, yeah.
Mm.
No matter what I do, that board don't fit. I get pissed off and I start punching the boards, bro. I start breaking walls, bro. I lose my fucking head, bro.
Bro, listen to this. Yeah. Hold it. No, not this.
Never. If Sarah could never, we would have been in money right now. Okay, so why is Sarah not here then? Because what? Because what? I'm too lazy to ride there. Liar. Stop lying. Hey, stop lying. Sarah would never, bro. If Sarah could never. Sarah is a soldier, bro. Genuinely. I'll put your hand, huh? Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Bro, you sound like you're about to scrap him, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, right? That bro, if anyone wanted to rage bait me, that was the perfect day, bro. That was the perfect day to rage bait me, fam.
I'm guessing you didn't come on. I'm guessing you didn't come online that day.
Bro, did I even have fucking time to be online? I was trying to. This was 3 a.m. in the morning, bro. We got home late.
Fuck it all.
Even Momsy was asking me, "Yo, when did all this happen?" I said, "Mom, I've literally told you I'm going out with the mandem." I literally asked her, I told her I'm going out with a mandem. I'll be back later. She said, "When are you coming back?" I said, "Mama, I'm coming back when I'm coming back."
Bro, I don't like that. Chris, when are you coming back? I'll be home whenever I'm home.
Because if I give a time frame, he's not gonna. He's not gonna.
End of the time.
No, man. And then,
Bro, oh, headache. Oh, you told me you're coming this time. Wow.
and the thing is, you know what's even funny? Obviously, everything was fine, yeah, bro. I literally was out from morning to evening, bro, and the car was flipping fine. I went to play tennis that day. I went to drop off the mandem. I went to Billy Zoo earlier. I went to the park.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Me and my boy Seth, S2 Loose. I'm gonna say S2 Loose. We were literally living it up, bro. I literally had so much. I even got myself a ham sandwich, bro, and everything was completely fine. Listen, just watch this, bro. Hold on. Think.
Come on. Active. Football, tennis, normal tennis, easy with the mandem, everyone active. Want to lose, give us a round of world. Have you got that in you? Wait, hold on.
Man said, hold on.
You need to find his momentum.
He's got no momentum.
Are you not controlling the ball right now? Yeah.
Then he tried it and he messed up. Bro, we were all vibing the whole day, bro. AP pulled up, and then afterwards, AP, Mo and the others, they went. I went with ST Loose. We went to this park near his yard. Yeah, we just went to Billy and watched the view, bro. The view was beautiful. It was immaculate, bro. So then we're listening to YB, bro. We were just vibing and dancing, fam. That's when I unlocked that memory because I heard of YB like years ago, but I didn't notice it was YB. And then they went, "Too many problems." Yeah. Let me hold on.
I know, uncontrollable. It's uncontrollable, Genie.
Genie, you know it. You flipping know it, bro. Bro, listen. Go on.
Those are my most favorite NBA songs of all
Bro.
time. Genie, Uncontrollable, and Unstoppable, bro.
Bro, literally, I recorded this for 6 whole minutes, bro. 6 whole minutes. Listen.
Bro, Skip again didn't know this one tune from YB. Are you mad? Scappa as fuck, te lo juro por mi madre.
Yeah.
I don't know the next here, but
Rap for me. I've been feeling on the road. But then me and him are just dancing and shit.
Well, no, the
Bro, we're vibing for hours, fam. Literally, time flew by. We didn't even notice, bro. Bro, I think so. I took this. It was 3:41. 3:41, yeah. And then hold on. What time was it? I think.
hey, I'm just seeing on my snap right now.
No, that's night time. Eh? That's when I started going through my memories, bro. That's how you know I was fried as shit, bro. I went on Google Photos and I was just like, you know what? Let me go back on my phone. Let me check the camera roll. Cause bro, I was jobless for the whole week because obviously my knee in it. So I was like, bro, let me make the most of it and then just start working. I see so much funny shit, bro. I seen the first time that me and Amanda did the Eddies in it. You know what I mean when I say Eddies in it,
Yeah.
bro. All of us were knocked out. All of us were knocked out because it was the first time, bro. I was sleeping. let me
But
send
I'm telling you.
let me send you the video, bro. Oh my god, no, I was
Again.
finished, bro. It was my first time trying Eddies, bro.
Oh, bro, I tried it. I tried it once, never again, bro.
Bro, this is what I'm telling you. I tried Eddies, never again, bro. This was back in what 2022? Yes, 2022, bro. And I said nah, because obviously at first, no, I'm lying. It wasn't my first time. I think we tried it 3 times. I just remembered now. But bro, that last time, no, never again. And the reason why is because, bro, I got sick. When I say I got sick, I said nah, brother, I cannot do this, man. That was my body saying something. So I said nah, can't do this anymore, bro. I cannot do this anymore. Hold on, let me send it to you. Abs. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You get what I mean?
It was gone.
I'm gonna rage bait this one thing because she said she doesn't like when people half swipe because she got Snapchat Premium for that. She's speaking right now. I'm gonna half swipe her just to piss her off. That's she gonna say, you know I can see you half swipe. And she said she doesn't like it when I'm there. You know when she can see my face. And listen. The baby said so. Obviously, she said, listen. I'm just playing the mind game in it, but she knows what I'm going. She's playing the same game. So I'm just trying to rage bait her in it. And she asked her, "What will you do about that?" She said, "Fight you." And then obviously I was talking about something, and she said, "And what we're talking about, please put me in." So I said, so obviously I replied when she said fight you. I said, "What position am I putting you in?" BBG. You know what BBG stands for, innit?
No.
Baby girl shark do 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 do. Baby girl shark
This
do do.
guy.
Do you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
song. Remember that song? Yeah. So then, obviously, she said, and what are we talking about? Please fill me in. So I said, if you want me to fill you in, just say that. So she said, what are my options? When I asked her what position I'm putting you in, then BBG. And then she said, fill me in. As I said, I'm going to say, I will when I pull up to the location that you send me.
This guy. Your life at the moment is just work and beauties, bro.
She's sending me voice notes now. I can't even play it. Anyways, you know what I mean. Anyways, so yeah, I was knocked out. Let me get back to the points though. So yeah, man, car broke down and all that. So I was thinking, I need to think backwards now. I need to
Yeah.
think backwards because right now I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking about too many options, but I need to clear my head. So I built a zoo anyways. Did all that, and then I thought, wait. Then when I cooled down, I realized, yo, let me look back in my past. And guess what? I
Oh,
realized that I had the same fault 2 years ago, bro.
so now.
I had the same fault 2 years ago, and my boy helped me out, and he showed me what it was. And why did he find out what the issue was? Because he had more experience than me, and he was composed in the situation. And I asked him, "How did you find that out?" And he said, "Bro, I don't even know. My this other guy taught him that when something happens, when something's broken, disconnect it to see if it's acting up, if it's still acting up after you start it. If you're starting the car with the sensor disconnected, and it's still acting up, then there's a problem there. That's the problem." So then so then I called him up, and then I called this other guy up and a few other mechanics in it, and we were just thinking, and then we were like, "Yo, it doesn't make sense." But then we said, "Yo, let's do a code scan." Because it wasn't saying anything, it just kept saying codes are cleared. Codes are cleared. But then we was on the right way, because on the right pathway, because it's got something to do with the intake. Because if it's struggling to, because it's like a body, it's like our own body in it. It's kind of it's not receiving enough air, or something stopping it from receiving air. Do you get what I mean? So obviously we were thinking, we called up a few guys, and they said the same thing. You gotta look at somewhere in the intake side. So we said, okay. So we spent this whole day thinking, right, so what can it be? So obviously I've already replaced, I've done a full service on the car. So I put a new air filter on it. I changed the mass airflow sensor. So it starts from, it goes like this. So there's the airbox.
Yeah.
So airbox, air filter, then there's the mass airflow sensor. Then obviously there's the airbox pipes, and then there's and then it goes to the intake manifold. Then after the intake manifold, there's a mass map sensor, and that's manifold absolute pressure sensor. Do you
Okay,
get what I mean?
now you revived a lot, bruv.
So that's a map sensor,
Yeah.
and that map sensor, it obviously it gets the reading of what the air is, what amount of air is in the intake manifold.
Yeah.
After that, it goes into, no, I even missed one bit. So after the, what do you call it? After the airbox pipes, so after the air filter, after it goes to the what do you call it now? Fucking hell. You see, this is all hurting my brain, bro, for real.
What's the lambda sensor? Lambda sensor.
No, that's exhaust. That's exhaust.
Okay.
That's a completely different thing. That's a whole system.
No,
It
that's
is
called different.
it is part of it, but you're
It's
thinking
further
too
down
much.
the line. It's further down the line.
That's further down the line. So, like I said, let's start from zero. The car, what does it need at first? It needs air. So you start with air, just like the body, right? So start from the body, and then you're just doing it goes to the airbox. So air goes into the airbox. Filter. The filter stops what? It stops dirt from passing through the rest of the car. Then it goes through the pipes, the airbox pipes. Then all that goes into the throttle body. No, sorry, it goes to the there's a MAF sensor, mass airflow sensor. Stands for MAF. So that makes sure that there's the correct reading of air that's going into the intake manifold or throttle body first, whichever it is. Because some cars are designed in a certain way, innit? And this is a fucking French car, and French people decided to fucking make everything complicated.
Oh, bro, don't remind me, bro.
And that's why people hate French people, because French are overcomplicated for no reason. But that's a conversation for another day, anyways. So, what do you call it? So, anyways, where the fuck was I now? Mass airflow sensor. So yeah, so that goes to the throttle body, and then the throttle body has got a sensor as well.
Yeah.
So obviously we check the throttle body, all that, And then obviously it had a little bit of carbon in it, but it wasn't enough to stop the throttle body from working. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So we took the throttle body out anyways, because obviously I already put a brand new air filter, I put a brand new mass airflow sensor, so we know them two are working fine, because we disconnected the sensor to see if it's not working. But the car stalled. It turned off when we disconnected it, so we thought, yeah, that's working. Right, so we knew that was not the problem. And then we did a code scan to see if when we turned the ignition on and the mass airflow sensor code came on. So that means everything's fine with that. So then we're going, and then we do the same thing for the throttle body. Disconnect the throttle body, code came on, car stalled. So we said, you know what, let's take the throttle body, remove it, we'll clean it with brake cleaner, and then check the seal, because the throttle body has a seal, and then we check it, and then see what I want. But that was completely fine. Seal is completely fine. We cleaned it, we greased the seal up as well, just in case. So then, because obviously now that we opened it, it's so easy for it to break. So that's why you put WD-40 or any engine grease or something that cleans and greases at the same time. But what we did is we bought brake cleaner and greaser and grease. So we got the brake cleaner to clean it, and then we got the WD-40 to protect it right after. Because if you do one thing, the other thing will not do it. Like it'll ruin it. So you gotta do everything step by step. Do you get what I mean? So we did all that, cleaned it up, made sure we put everything the same way that we took it off, and then boom, done. Started it, it's still acting up. So we said, okay, so it's not that. So what else can it be? So we phoned up a few guys, and then we said, okay, check the intake manifold. Then we said, okay, we'll have a look, and then let's see what I want. But obviously, the intake manifold is working completely fine. The intake manifold is not broken. Nothing wrong with that. So we're thinking, right, let's check it. Anyways, we check it. There's nothing. All the wires are completely fine. And then, what do you call it? After that, out of nowhere, my two other colleagues. So I'm just fiddling about, just thinking, and then these man disconnect the connector for the mass airflow, no, for the intermanifold sensor, which is the MAP sensor, manifold absolute pressure sensor. They somewhat disconnect it, and the car turns off. So I said, okay, 1 second, let's test that. So I said, right. So then that's when one of my mandem said, yo, let me start it, see if, what's it called? Start it and then check the codes and then see if the car is acting up while yeah, see if the car is acting up with the sensor disconnected. Start it, the car is acting up with the sensor disconnected. So we said, interesting. After that, we're thinking, right, let's take the OBD, scan it, and then see if it comes up with a fault. And obviously, it comes up with a fault, of course, because we disconnected it, right? And then the thing is, when you rev it over a certain amount of miles, revolutions per minute, which is RPM, the engine is working completely fine. So if you check on live data, that's not gonna tell you anything, because everything is working completely fine. Do you get what I mean? But obviously we didn't check on live data like that. But a lot of cheap, because we just got I just got a thing from the TikTok shop, innit? The scanner. So yes, it does live data, but it doesn't go fully in depth. It just shows you a small brief. So obviously we're the desperate measures. So we're thinking just test it, keep testing it, and then obviously that happened, innit? So then we figured out, that's what it is, because the code came on when we disconnected it, started it, and the thing is, I already, and if you keep going deeper and deeper, like let me save it just in case. The last 30 minutes.